Well, hello to all our followers of the Memory Core. Someone had asked about seeing our collections, and I figured I would show mine first. This is definitely not all of it, and definitely not all the miniatures I have. This is just what's here in an easily accessible cabinet. I wish it was in better shape. I have given thought to making a bookcase with doors to protect my collection. You can see there's actually quite a bit of plaster dust. To the left here, you can't tell now, but last year this whole wall was opened up and the bathroom on the second floor was gutted and remodeled and the drains replaced because this is an old house and I still have the old lead drains and I had to patch over the layers and layers of cock-ups from the previous people who lived in this house. So that's what all this dust is for, and I got to take all these books out and vacuum them and clean them. I got a lot of these books when I was a kid from someone who actually used to play Battletech, and I bought them for a real steal. And you can see, for example, the Star League book, Dropships and Jump Ships. You know, some of these bindings weren't ever really the best materials. The glue got brittle. You know, it just didn't age very well. I'm sure many people's books are like this if they've been handled a lot. When I was a kid, I would load these books up, a lot of these old books, into my backpack and drag them with me like 10, 15 books at a time on family vacations. I'm sure my parents were just annoyed to hell about it. My beat up copy of Wolf's Dragoons. I actually have another one, and I somehow have managed to collect a couple of versions of the Periphery original source book. Dan, I think I gave one of these to him because I had 3 at some point. Some of these are previous friends that used to play the game. They fell into my hands and they just stayed. But yeah, that's a very brief look at my collection that will hopefully someday be in a better display standard and organized appropriately by section and number and date of publication. You see, I got a couple novels up here. I have a whole bunch of other novels upstairs. In a case behind me, I've got some shrink-wrapped, mint condition boxes of, like, I think 3rd edition and maybe 2nd edition. I know this one's shrink-wrapped. I think at one time on eBay, I saw a French edition that was in mint condition too. I almost grabbed that. But yeah, this is a really brief look. Maybe someday I'll pull all these out and go through them. Some of the other odds and ends that I've got. I even, if it's up here, yes, there's this. This was a fan publication for the Ronin Wars, for the fighting between the Razzlehog Republic and the Draconis Combine and various dissident elements trying to prevent the Razzlehog Republic from seceding. So yeah, that one of these days, Dan, I'm gonna have to play this series. This was a cool find. He showed it to me, and I grabbed it off of eBay. But yeah, that's the relative shortness of it. So what are we doing next? Dan and I are going to be doing a video, kind of more of a slideshow of just a couple of examples of our favorite art from the history of Battletech. You know, I've actually got a lot of art that I really enjoy from the Periphery source book. Really great stuff by Laubenstein in here. And just a couple other odds and ends. We're only going to pick a couple for each of us, maybe 10 to 15 each, so we don't go on and on forever. But if you're catching the end of this video and you've bothered to listen for the 4 minutes it's been going on for, let us know some of your favorite examples of artwork. If you can give us the source book and the page number and the description of it, we will look it up. We will track it down. We will definitely include it. I think we're going to maybe do about 40 or 50 total and spend about maybe a minute or so on each, and just kind of talk about what makes it special to us, what captures the essence of the Battletech universe for us in those examples of art. So we definitely want to share that with you. We're excited to share that with you. Going to be grogs about it, grog hard, but we definitely want to see what you guys like, and maybe we can kind of get into a little bit of each other's heads And I think that's going to be a really cool episode. I don't think it's going to be really viable to upload as a normal podcast, but definitely a YouTube vid, and looking forward to it, guys. Looking forward to it. So yeah, take care. We hope to have a video out soon, and we will see you then.